McCarty to try the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. Ready, ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to play action now with Purdy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Hiking 18, go!
From the gun is Purdy. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He'll have the first down and even more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On first down, they'll run. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Here's 2nd and 5. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And he finishes off the play by taking it in. Touchdown! The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. 2-2 Atwell now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They take the handoff now. Stafford. That's taken in by Cup. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Stafford now on first down. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, go.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. Along the sideline, past midfield.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. That brings us to halftime with the visiting Rams out in front. As the call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the third quarter right away. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They go with Williams on the counter.
What?
Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just open up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had.
Son of a man, what the
They get the sack and force a turnover on down. So So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
This guy never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They're out and set, first and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
And middle.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 28. And the 49ers get there and take him down.
Right, go here.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and long now for Stafford. Cup on the catch. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so fourth down coming up. Working quickly here.
Double right.
Looking to throw. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The 49ers are ready to go on offense, and we'll get a look at Deebo Samuel. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Cowboy 80, go!
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Now the field goal unit runs on for its second try tonight. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did.
Personal foul.
Hold on,
Roughing
though.
the
There's a
kicker.
flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a
Automatic
first
first
down.
down.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got... inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Here we go, Shaq. Ready.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's... Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Possession switching back to the LA off. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set.
Stafford now. Throw complete to Williams. Broke through the tackle. Keeps it moving. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Like 7.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He's back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Ready.
He'll throw it. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it...
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Let's go now.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Check go.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready? Hut.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Go.
He'll look to throw it. They dump it off to the back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Rams will take possession. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Now to throw. To the left and pulled in by Cup. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here he is to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw it. He'll get this to Cup. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish.